Today, we're about to dive into something different. We're ditching the noise, the hustle, the concrete jungle for a bit, you know? We're talking about those green spaces, those pockets of peace and beauty that make this city actually livable. New York City parks, man, they're more than just patches of grass. They're like the lungs of this crazy place. All right, let's start with the OG, the Big Kahuna, the one and only Central Park. This iconic green space is not just a park. It's a living, breathing part of New York City's soul. This place is massive, over 800 acres, right in the middle of Manhattan. It's like the city's lungs, providing fresh air and a sense of calm amidst the hustle and bustle. It's like stepping into a movie set. You got skyscrapers all around, but you're surrounded by trees and lakes and actual nature. It's a surreal blend of urban and natural beauty. You can spend a whole day here and still not see everything. From the iconic Bethesda Terrace to the serene Conservatory Garden, there's always something new to discover. You got the Ramble, this wild woodsy area perfect for getting lost in. It's a birdwatcher's paradise and a haven for those seeking a bit of solitude. Then there's Sheep Meadow, where you can just chill, have a picnic, people watch. It's a favorite spot for sunbathers and frisbee enthusiasts alike. And don't even get me started on Bow Bridge. It's like the most romantic spot in the city. The views are breathtaking, and it's a popular spot for wedding photos and romantic strolls. Trust me, I've filmed enough proposals there to know. It's a place where love stories are written and memories are made. But seriously, Central Park is more than just pretty scenery. It's a cultural hub, hosting concerts, theater performances, and art installations throughout the year. It's where New Yorkers come to escape the grind, to breathe, to just be. Whether you're meditating, reading a book, or simply lying on the grass, it's a place to recharge. You got joggers, bikers, street performers, families, tourists, everyone just doing their thing. It's a melting pot of activities and cultures reflecting the diversity of the city itself. It's like a microcosm of the city itself, but way more chill. Central Park is the heart of New York City, a place where everyone can find their own little piece of paradise. Now we gotta head over to Brooklyn, my borough, to check out Prospect Park. This park is a gem, a true oasis in the middle of the bustling city. It's a place where you can escape the noise and chaos and just breathe. This place is like Central Park's cooler, more laid-back cousin. While Central Park is iconic and grand, Prospect Park has a more relaxed, intimate feel. It's where locals come to unwind and enjoy the simple pleasures of life. It's got that same sprawling green space, but with a more local, community vibe. You see families having picnics, friends playing catch, and people just lounging on the grass. It's a place that feels like home. You got the Long Meadow, which is even bigger than Sheep Meadow, perfect for frisbee, sunbathing, whatever. It's a massive open field where you can spread out and enjoy the sunshine. On any given day, you'll see people playing sports, flying kites, or just lying on a blanket with a good book. And then there's the Prospect Park Zoo, which is always a good time, especially if you got kids. It's a small zoo, but it's packed with charm. You can see everything from red pandas to sea lions, and it's a great way to spend a few hours. But the real magic of Prospect Park happens on the weekends, man. That's when the park truly comes alive. You'll see families out for a stroll, kids riding bikes, and people just enjoying the fresh air. That's when the Smorgasburg Food Market rolls in. This is a must-visit if you're a foodie. It's a vibrant, bustling market with dozens of vendors offering all kinds of delicious treats. We're talking dozens of vendors, all kinds of crazy delicious food from all over the world. From Korean BBQ to Venezuelan arepas, there's something for everyone. It's a culinary adventure right in the heart of Brooklyn. It's a foodie's paradise and a great way to spend a Saturday afternoon. You can grab a bite, find a spot on the grass, and just enjoy the atmosphere. It's the perfect way to experience the diverse flavors of New York City. And if you're into history, check out Lefferts Historic House, this old Dutch farmhouse right in the middle of the park. It's a fascinating glimpse into Brooklyn's past, and a great place to learn about the area's history. It's like stepping back in time, and a reminder that Brooklyn wasn't always condos and coffee shops. The house offers tours and historical reenactments, giving you a sense of what life was like in the 18th century. It's a hidden gem that adds a unique touch to the park. Okay, now for something completely different, the High Line. This park is built on old elevated train tracks, so you're walking above the city streets surrounded by greenery. It's like this weird, futuristic landscape, but also really peaceful and beautiful. You got these amazing views of the Hudson River, the Empire State Building, all that good stuff. And then there's the art installations, the gardens, the people watching. It's just a really cool, unique experience. The High Line is a perfect example of how New York City can take something old and industrial and turn it into something beautiful and public. It's a testament to the city's resilience, its creativity, its ability to constantly reinvent itself. And it's just a really cool place to hang out, grab a coffee, and soak up the city vibes. All right, back to Manhattan. We're hitting up Bryant Park. This place is like a little slice of serenity in the middle of the chaos. You got these towering skyscrapers all around, but you step into the park, and it's like you're in a different world. People are reading, working, having lunch, just chilling out on the lawn. It's a great place to take a break from the city's energy, recharge your batteries. And the best part? They got free stuff. Free board games, ping pong tables, you name it. They even have a reading room where you can borrow books and magazines. It's like a public library, but outdoors. And in the winter, Bryant Park transforms into a winter wonderland, with an ice skating rink, holiday shops, the whole 9 yards. It's magical, man. Now we're heading down to Greenwich Village, to Washington Square Park. This place is iconic, man. It's been featured in countless movies and TV shows, and for good reason. It's got this bohemian artistic vibe that's just quintessentially New York. You got the Washington Square Arch, of course, which is like the unofficial symbol of the village. And then there's the fountain, always full of people soaking up the sun, playing music, just hanging out. Washington Square Park is a great place to people watch. You got street performers, artists, chess players, all kinds of characters. It's a real melting pot, and a reminder of the city's diversity and creative spirit. And if you're lucky, you might even catch a protest or a demonstration. This park has always been a hub for activism and free speech, which is pretty cool. Alright, time to head out to Queens, to Flushing Meadows Corona Park. This park is huge, man. Over 800 acres, making it one of the largest parks in New York City. And it's got something for everyone. You got the iconic Unisphere, of course, a leftover from the 1964 World's Fair. It's like this giant symbol of global unity, representing the interconnectedness of our world, which is pretty cool. And then there's the Queens Museum, which has some really interesting exhibits about the history of the borough. You can learn about the rich cultural tapestry that makes Queens so unique. And if you're into science, you gotta check out the New York Hall of Science. It's got all kinds of interactive exhibits that are fun for kids and adults alike. From hands-on experiments to fascinating displays, it's a place where learning meets fun. But my favorite thing to do in Flushing Meadows Corona Park is just wander around and soak up the atmosphere. It's a really diverse park with people from all over the world. You can see families having picnics, friends playing sports, and people just enjoying the open space. And it's always buzzing with activity, whether it's a Mets game at Citi Field, a concert at the USTA Billie Jean King National Tennis Center, or just people having picnics and barbecues. The park is a melting pot of cultures, and you can feel the vibrant energy in the air. It's a place where you can truly experience the spirit of Queens. You can also find people jogging, cycling, and skating along the scenic paths. It's a great spot for fitness enthusiasts. Throughout the year, the park hosts various seasonal events and cultural festivals, bringing the community together in celebration. As the sun sets, the park transforms into a serene haven, perfect for evening strolls and unwinding after a busy day. Flushing Meadows Corona Park is truly a gem in Queens, offering something special for everyone. Back to Brooklyn we go, this time to Brooklyn Bridge Park. This park is all about the views, man. You got the Manhattan skyline right there. The Brooklyn Bridge, the East River, it's just breathtaking. And the best part is, you can experience it all while walking, biking, or even kayaking along the waterfront. Brooklyn Bridge Park is a perfect example of how the city is reclaiming its waterfront. It used to be all industrial, but now it's this amazing public space where you can relax, enjoy the views, and just be. There are playgrounds, sports fields, picnic areas, even a pop-up pool in the summer. And if you're feeling hungry, you're in the right place. Brooklyn Bridge Park is home to some of the best pizza in the city, including the legendary Grimaldi's and Giuliana's. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. Alright, last but not least, we're heading back to Manhattan for Hudson River Park. This park is massive, man. It stretches for 4 miles along the Hudson River. It's a haven for runners, bikers, rollerbladers, anyone who loves to be active outdoors. And the views? Don't even get me started. You got the Statue of Liberty, Ellis Island, the Jersey City skyline, it's all right there. Hudson River Park is a perfect example of how New York City is embracing its waterfront. It's no longer just a place for industry and transportation, it's a place for people to connect with nature, to exercise, to relax. And there's always something going on, whether it's a concert at Pier 84, a movie at Pier 46, or a kayaking trip with the downtown boathouse. And if you're into science and nature, you gotta check out Pier 26's Discovery Center. It's got all kinds of cool exhibits about the ecology of the Hudson River. So there you have it, my rundown of NYC's must-visit parks. These are just a few of the amazing green spaces that this city has to offer. They're places to escape the noise and the crowds, to connect with nature, to breathe, to just be. So next time you're feeling stressed, overwhelmed, or just need a break from the concrete jungle, head to one of these parks. Trust me, you won't regret it. Peace out.